Hey, how's it going? This is Christy, and I'm going to step away from the music for a little while, and I have a consumer gripe today. I'm becoming of the age where I need to start thinking about my retirement. Now, it's not a right around the corner, but I'm not a spring chicken anymore. And I don't have a problem spending money, but I don't like getting ripped off. And I don't think many other people do either. Oh, one thing that I've really noticed about is clothing. And I've never been a big clothes shopper, and it's just getting harder and harder all the time. And, with the changing economy, I know gas prices have gone up, transportation prices have gone up, everything. And I know that manufacturers have to put that cost on the consumers, but I just don't think that companies are taking care of us anymore. And I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I teach, and the first month of school is the hardest. And so for the first month of school, I was washing my laundry, but I wasn't folding my laundry. And so finally, yesterday was the first time since school started that, I finally got to fold everything. And, between my husband and I, we probably had no less than 25 t-shirts, and more than half of those shirts, after washing, the cotton becomes twisted, and that doesn't fly with my OCD. Um, my mom, whenever I was growing up, was very particular. Folding laundry was my chore, and my mom was very particular about lining everything up, making sure that everything was nice and flat and the seams have lined up. And it seems like a lot of clothing manufacturers are coming up with or using a cheaper grade of cotton and makes everything twisted, especially my feminine concert t-shirts that you have to pay an arm and a leg for. And, after your first washing, it's all twisted up. And, another place, museums. I cannot tell you how many museums that I've bought shirts from that have either twisted or they shrunk. You know, it's crazy. And, I like, I guess I'm cheap. I don't like paying a lot for my clothing, but my clothing that I do buy, I want to last. So, there's the t-shirts. Well, I've decided that I wanted to get into wearing bandanas. My hair is thinning, and it's harder to find something to do with it. And, I don't always want to wear a hat. So I, decided I wanted to wear bandanas as an accessory. Now, my friends that know me, brace yourselves. I'm actually going to praise Walmart. My friends know me that I only go to Walmart one time a year, and it's at the beginning of school, because sometimes Walmart has school supplies that nobody else has, and I'll only willingly go to Walmart one time a year. And so I went, and telling people about getting into bandanas, I went and they found bandanas for $1. And not perfect. Bring it out, fold it out. Most of the time you fold the bandana in a triangle. And, you can fold it and you can see where it's twisted, but it's not a big deal. You see right along in there. It's probably about a centimeter. Not awful. I can deal with that. And anybody else knows me too. I only wash my clothes on the gentle cycle, and I very rarely let my clothes go through an entire drying cycle. So it's not like I'm abusing my stuff. $1 at Walmart. I couldn't find my Hobby Lobby bandana. I only bought one. Now these I washed for the first time, And look at how much this was. I got this at Michael's at $2, and I can't put this thing together. No way. And look at that. That's an inch or more. Can you see where those hems are? That's more than an inch. Again, I'm OCD. That drives me insane. You know, try to bend it, you know, the other way. Try to get it to match up, and it's not going to match up. And see there again, there's that inch again. And if you grab it from the corners, you don't have your point. You don't have the point of your triangle. You know, yeah, it's $2, but I bought 4 bandanas. That's $8. That's unacceptable. Not to mention, this is the big packaging that it came in. These, I'm not even going to open. I'm going to take them back. Can you see those industrial strength staples? You know, if somebody's not being careful, they can rip the product. Why do you need this much packaging for, you know, a square bandana? That's insane. This big old, and then to top it off, they put this great big tag. I mean, seriously, are you going to wear this? And it says the same stuff as the care on this. What are these people thinking? This is the Horizon Group USA. And if you see this little bitty thing here, this little bitty label, I can't even see it. See, that's how old I'm getting. I can't even see. Made, meets and exceeds brand excellence since 1912. To me, it's a big fail. I'm stuck with the 2 that I washed in my garment bags on the general cycle that I didn't run through the dry cycle. $4 down the drain. You know, if manufacturers have to pass the cost on to us, pass it on to us, but don't give us an inferior product. I'm getting tired of having food that has excessive packaging and not a lot in it, and then I'm, you know, me not wanting to spend on clothes. You know, that's just a waste. And people are buying into it. It drives me insane. It's probably one of the reasons why the prices are being driven up like they are. Yeah, one day I think I need to do an episode of all the stores that I've banned. That gives you something to think about. Maybe some of these, you know, clothing factory. Oh, and one another thing that drives me crazy. All of these thin t-shirts or shirts that you need an undershirt to wear. Do you know how hot it is in Texas? Southern girls don't like to layer. Again, it's a cheap product, and prices have gone up on it. You know, it's insanity. I wish that manufacturers would think about this and, you know, take care of us for once instead of trying to fill their own pockets. I mean, yeah, they're working hard. Yeah, they deserve to have, you know, profits, but, you know, geez, come on. You're going to wipe us out, and then we're going to, you know, take all our money, and then we can't support your behinds. Just think about it. Until next time, it's Christy signing off.